Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. In this video, I'm going to do some monthly setup decorating. This is my social media planner, and basically I list out what day each. I've been trying to do a YouTube video each day, so this is where I've started tracking what video is posting what day, and then time permitting, we're going to go ahead and do my health and wellness planner as well. So the first thing I want to do, I decided I wanted to dive into the new sticker books, The Girl with Goals, which is got an interesting color scheme. It's got these different purples in it, some really strong ones, but I'm drawn to this lilac one because I think it feels a little bit springy to me. And I want to cover up, even though these florals are on here every single month, which gets a little bit tedious. So even though it's spring and they would be just fine, I am going to cover them up. I have some Simply Gilded washi tape and I will link them in the description box down below. But I think this does a pretty good job of fitting in with this odd kind of warm, almost yellowy purple. So I'm going to start by using the wide one to cover the florals at the top and the narrow one to cover the florals at the bottom. And I don't mind, since this just has such a random foil silver pattern on them, I don't mind. I'm not going to white out the florals. It's okay if you can kind of see them a little bit underneath. It's just going to add to the randomness of the pattern, in my opinion. So let's get started with this. I'm just going to put it right up at the top. And the only problem is I'm seeing here it's going to cover my April. I'm going to have to think about that, decide if it's going to bother me or not. Because I mean, I can see April through it. The problem is it isn't quite evenly covering April. And yeah, I do have that pretty much sitting right at the top of the page, so there's not a lot of room to slide it down. I probably will look for a paper sticker to cover that up. And then the same thing is probably going to happen here with my 2021, it looks like. Yep. So again, that's the only problem with doing this technique. It works great, and like I said, I don't mind the little bit of black floral showing through. But it does cause a problem with the number. I can decide if it's going to bother me or not. I do actually, since this is my YouTube filming schedule, refer to these pages pretty frequently, so we'll see. So this one I think I'm just going to put snug up against the, well, it actually, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to white out that Passover Begins. Well, actually I don't think it's going to show because that's where the heaviest glitter is. So yeah, just going to put this right at the bottom edge of the page. I was just toying with the idea if I think I might want to flip this over actually so that the sparkle is across the heavy part of the florals, yeah. And if I do that, then I do want to white that out. Just that Passover Begins. Because it's going to be on the thinnest part of the washi where it's going to show the most. But I actually don't want to white it out with a big bright white stripe, so I'm going to go ahead and use just a white jelly roll pen to kind of just hide it a little bit. So let's go ahead and start on this other side while that dries. This is where I keep all the weekly theme challenges that I've been able to find on Instagram and YouTube. I show the setup of that page in my monthly move-in video. I will link that in the cards up above if you want to check it out so it's easier for you to find. Oh yes, I like that. And then if we bring in a couple of those purple quotes, it's going to just really look great. I'm going to grab my favorite book for dates. So these are the Chrissy-Anne design books. I got these a while back at Michael's. I'm not sure if they're still available or not, but they've got some great numbers in them. The only problem is this font is not fitting with, I could see using that in my catch-all planner, but I was looking for something just a teensy bit more, there we go, professional maybe for this catch-all planner. So here we go, this April, but you know what? It's gonna be too short. It's gonna be too short to cover it. It is, okay. Well, so much for that. Another option I have is the journaling, the Happy Planner journaling sticker book. Let's see what we've got in the back as far as April. So these are clear, but I can color them in. Or not clear, they're not filled in, but I can color them in. I really don't want gold because I've got so much silver. Nope. All right, we're gonna have to come back to dates. All right, so I literally could not find date covers that I liked anywhere, so I foresee printing some of my own and cutting them out in some various fonts. I will probably use a spreadsheet program for that. And before any of you stress or ask, I will definitely record the process and put out a video. So moving on, so they're going to stay the same for now until I get that done separately. Okay, so functionally, the only thing I need is a couple spaces at the very, very end where I put my start and end social media statistics. So I wanted to show you guys another trick, which is Post-it notes. So these accessory packs, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, accessory book right there. Always come with, these are not Post-it notes, these are lists. I wish they were just a tiny bit narrower because then you could put them in your sidebar. But anyway, I digress. I want to use these little swishy Post-it notes because they're in my color scheme. And they are sticky for most of them. So all I'm gonna do is take a little tiny bit of tape runner and grab a little piece of wax paper and put just a couple little spots of tape runner on here to augment the Post-it note part. And then I'm gonna use these for my two little social media statistics boxes because they're paper. I mean, why not, right? And then you have an almost a huge supply of them. So, and I got, of all things, I got friggin' tape runner on my fingernail. It's one of those days, I tell you what. Okay, so I'm just gonna put one little cloud here. And so that's for Instagram and YouTube statistics. And for those of you who have noted, I'm getting close to 1,000 followers. You are all so kind and amazing to notice that. I probably will monetize relatively soon, which means there will be a commercial at the beginning of my video, I think. I'm not sure what else it means. But thank you so much for subscribing and liking and all your wonderful, kind comments. It means so much to me, and I hope that I don't lose too many of you if I do end up going that route and you have to watch 4 or 5 seconds of a commercial. Hopefully that's not too much of a deterrent. So anyway, okay, so there are my 2 stat boxes. Love those little Post-it note swishies. Those are so awesome. So the only thing that I have left is a few quotes. I've got this nice big empty space up here, so I definitely want to do some sort of motivational quote up there. There are some nice big ones here in my color scheme. And I really like this one, just this very first one. This one, stay humble, hustle hard. I'm not used to reading that yet. I think I'm going to need to look in this book a few more times to get used to reading that. So I just want this one up here, front and center, bam. Okay, I want to look for a paper one to cover up this word notes. And I know that those, so I have a few choices, and I'm really liking this swishy theme I got going on here, and I think I'm going to stick with that. So just because it's hard doesn't mean it's impossible. I'm actually thinking I want something maybe with just a tiny bit more black. And there were some little laptop computers in here that I think were paper. I also want to stay away from the gold because I think that pewter color that's in this book would work great. Is close enough to the silver not to be jarring, but I don't want the gold. So I like this. Don't underestimate your potential. I want to put this hit of black up here to relieve a little bit of all this purple. I'm thinking maybe one more hit of black down here. And I definitely want to scatter, a few of these fun little things around as well. So coffee o'clock, I like that. So like I said, I need room to write the video each day, but I can fit a few other small things in there as well. So these all have gold foil. That's that weird kind of pewter foil. There are some squarish boxes. Believe, succeed, achieve, you got this. That would be a nice pop of black and an interesting shape. I think I could fit that down there. Okay, we'll keep that one in mind. I guess I could put another computer down there. These all have the little notch cut out. Otherwise, I would definitely use one of those. But I think it'll look kind of awkward over there if I do that. I'm just looking to see if these are cut straight. The page is definitely off center, but it looks like they're cut straight, so those aren't ruined. That's good. In the running, let's check this book real quick. Okay, we're going to use this one. Oh yeah, that fits better than I thought. I need to trim the tiniest little bit off of this. I want a couple of big, nice quotes. If I can find them. Here we go. These are white. I'm thinking the darker one up here and maybe this swishy one down here so it's not too close to that one. So if I grab that one and this one. Oh, that's the same quote. Huh, this one looks quite a bit darker. This is going to take a little finagling, I think. I could stack them a little bit, stagger them a little bit. So I'm going to put this one right over here against the edge. And get it up just a little bit higher. I might not even need to overlap them. I like it, I like it. Okay, I just want to look for a couple little things to sprinkle around. They have the pewter. Here, this is the black. So, completed, goal achieved, important meeting, deadline. Just kind of, work words. Those are tiny. Oh my goodness. Oh, I wish that wasn't gold. I would definitely use those. I've never seen words that tiny. Let's do a couple of these swishies. So I like completed. I like goal achieved. I'll save important reminder. Appointment due today. How about a couple of these? Keep up the good work. Awesome. Just some random positive. Might as well finish that line. You are doing really great. Why not? Work hard for your dreams. I like how tiny these are. I can sprinkle them just about anywhere. I think that's enough. It's going to fill up a lot when I write on it. So that is it. That is my social media spread. Stay tuned for my health. Oops, would help if you could see it, huh? Let me just go ahead and put it in my planner. So there is my social media spread. Monthly view for April 2021. Please stay tuned. I'm going to be doing health and wellness next. Okay, so finally the monthly view. This is the third planner in my Transformer planner. It's my health and wellness, and I just use this monthly view to write down symptoms, for future acid reflux, migraines, assorted joint pain as I get older. So I can afford to decorate a lot in this one. You guys are probably going to get sick of this, but I'm going to go Sakura on this one. All my friends in Japan have been posting pictures of the cherry blossoms. We've gotten the first couple beautiful cherry blossoms on our tree in the backyard, although the windstorm we're about to have is probably going to take care of those. But anyway, so I have all the Planners Anonymous Sakura stuff that I could find. I'm going to start with washi tape. I want to cover up the peach, so I need to cover up across here and that. So I'm just going to start by whiting that out, although I'm probably going to end up putting a big paper sticker over it so it won't show anyway. It's nice to have a nice clean slate. Okay, so I'm going to go. This kit has some gorgeous, really dark washi tape, which I used in my lettering planner for the first week in, well, the very end of March, beginning of April. It's a week that straddles the 2 months, but I used this in that one. So now I'm going to go to the other end and use the light pink in this one. So I'm going to put this one over the peach at the top, the skinny, and I'm going to use this one down the center of the 2 pages. So let's get started with that. So I'm going to start with, I think I'm going to put it right along the edge. There's no directionality to this one, so, but I'm going to put it right over the edge, which is going to cover up that line, but that's okay. Like I said, I don't write a whole lot in the monthly view in this planner, so I just want this gorgeous. It's not hanging over far enough to cover up my days of the week on this side, so that's actually quite perfect. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is chop these and punch the holes, repunch the holes before I forget. Here's next week's health and wellness spread. I used the Craftsmith Planners Anonymous Serenity book for that, and the Plan With Me is up on my YouTube channel, so you can find that. And I'll try to remember to link it in the cards up above, just so you don't have to do any searching. I looked through a bunch of the Happy Planner sticker books for something to match this pink color. A lot of the pinks in the Happy Planner books are warmer, almost peachy in comparison, so I don't have a ton of options. Plus I'm dealing with gold foil and I definitely want to stick with that. So, okay, so we'll stick these together, sticky side to sticky side, because that helps a lot. Sticky side to sticky side helps a lot with not getting stuck in your punch. And actually, I'm going to have to punch these separate, and here's why. This is a double thickness divider because I wanted the calendar on the back, but I wanted a different divider on the front. I do not have that process recorded. I did that before I started my YouTube channel last year. I actually punched pretty cleanly. I'm surprised. And we'll do this side. It's a lot of pink so far. Okay, so I already pulled some stickers and pages out of the kit. Here's the Sakura kit. I do have a flip through. I can link that in the cards up above so you can find it, from Planners Anonymous. I pulled a few things already. So this is one of the die cuts from this section. I didn't pull any of these quotes. They're pretty big, and I can get them to fit, but I have to cut them down quite a bit. So I'm going to keep it open to these because I might use some of those. So, all right. So I thought I have this one little empty box down here. I thought I would stick this little bonsai tree down here. It's okay if it comes into the 30th a little bit, because like I said, I just write symptoms in here, so I don't need tons of room. So let me get my piece of wax paper and my tape runner, and we'll start by gluing him in. Just trying to get the pointiest bits to stick down because I don't want it to get damaged if they snag on something. So I'm gonna, since bonsai trees are kind of by definition crooked, I'm gonna stick this one down with the base being straight. And I'm gonna snug it as far into the corner as I can. Perfect. See, I still have tons of room to write on the 30th. So the next thing, I pulled these because I want to use some of these petals with the origami crane. So I want, let's see, I want to grab the biggest one. I think this is a nice big one. And I'm going to put it across this empty 3-box space here, just kind of centered. There we go. And then I wanted to take a corner one and put down here. This one's bigger. I'm going to use this one. This is very delicate. Very, very delicate. I don't think I'm going to put a girl in this month. It's a nice thing about tape runner. If you get a little bit on your page, it will usually erase right off. There we go. Okay, so I did find one Happy Planner sticker book, the Wellness Warrior, that had a pink that was cool enough to match. The problem is all these stickers have multiple colors, so I actually could only find one single sticker in this whole book that was just pink. Give yourself a little pep talk. But that's okay, because that will give me what I need to cover up the whiteout right there. So we're going to put that up there, and then I thought I would put some space right under it to write my little pep talk. And I did a flip through on my channel recently of the Park Lane from Joann's sticker books, and the pinks in this one are a pretty good match. Plus it's got gold foil. So I wanted to see if there was anything I could pull out of here. These have the little corner cut out for, I could use this one for give myself a little pep talk. So that's definitely a possibility. Home is with you. I like that. I could put that here. I don't really want a list box for my pep talk. Ooh, these are pretty. You are beautiful. It's a good day for a good day. I'm going to take that one because I do have an empty box over here. I'm going to put that over here. This is a little bit on the gray side. You got this. You are the best. Ready to roll. I kind of want to, maybe I could tuck one into here. Love this life. I like that. Let's put love this life right here. Doesn't tuck in very well, does it? Okay, we'll save that. We'll put it somewhere. Where were that? There was another heart on that same page where I got this one. You are beautiful. Let's put that one down in here. That should tuck in here better. Oh yeah, there we go. You are beautiful. All right. Let me find that box that was the right color for my pep talk. How about this one? It doesn't have any words on it. It's just lines, just for writing my pep talk thoughts. Is there a small enough blossom? Oh, here, I could put this in between. Just looking for a little divider. Give yourself a pep talk, and then there's a divider. Love this life. Okay, anything for right there? There were some quote pages in here. I don't want another one of those, though. Enjoy the little moments. That could work there. Are there no other? Oh, here we go. Be happy. Be kind. I can't figure out what the middle one says. What does that say, you guys? Be honest. Be happy, be honest, be kind. Maybe I'll put that one there, because that gives me pink, white, pink, white, pink. So then the only other thing I need to do is decide if I want to sprinkle anything else around the page. I'm just looking to see if there's any pink stuff that kind of could sneak on here and fit with the theme. These are not, no spending, payday, date night, not really stuff to kind of sprinkle around. Later, now, event, to do. Nope, those are action words. Tomorrow, don't forget, want, love, remember. Those are almost usable to sprinkle around. Usually there are a few quotes. Where's my quote page? Here we go. Know your worth. Beautiful, not broken. I think I want to save these for my actual wellness planning weeks. So let's see. I think love could go on here. Thanks, be thankful. You can use that. If I put this here, those are exactly in line. I'm going to put this one here. I'm going to move this one up here and find one more. Want, don't forget, tomorrow, date, need. I like want. I think want feels like it could be somewhat of a self-care term. Like it's okay to want things for yourself, you know? Okay, I like that. I think that's all we're going to get out of this book. Just a couple of these little petals and I'll be done. So let's go ahead and put these teeny tiny little petals around. It's so hard to scatter randomly as the space starts to fill up. That's it. That is my monthly wellness spread for April, and you can't see it. Sorry about that. I'll go ahead and put it in my planner. There's something that says you have to use your monthlies a lot. I have 3 different planners in my transformer, so I have 3 different monthlies. If I could come up with something to use them for, I do. And I think that mood tracking, symptom tracking, if you have family members with medical issues, there are lots of different ways to use a monthly view in a health and wellness planner. So I hope you like this video. I hope it encourages you to get more use out of your planner. Maybe start using the monthly views if you haven't. If it does, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.